Hello guys, I'm Amit, and in this video I'm gonna show you step-by-step process to file income tax return of deceased. When you lose someone, apart from filling the void that is created by him, you are also required to undergo some of the legal formalities like let's say filing of claims to the insurance policy for insurance policy held in his name, and you have to transmission of assets, execution of will, and so on. But one of the thing which many people are not aware is filing income tax return. Legal heir is required to file income tax return of a deceased on the income earned by the deceased in the previous year, and it is the sole responsibility of the legal heir to file it. So how exactly it can be done? So let's start. First of all, the process to file income tax return or ITR of deceased is divided into two parts. First is registering yourself as a legal heir, that is introducing yourself as a legal heir to for in front of department of the deceased. And second is filing the income tax return. Filing the income tax return is similar as if you are filing as if the assessee is alive, so it's not bit of a critical thing. Registering as a legal heir is a bit of a critical thing or tedious thing, but it is very simple if you understand it. And it is divided into two parts, that is documents required and registration process as a legal heir. Documents required is the thing where most of the people makes mistakes or create some error for which the request is being rejected by the income tax department. We will cover up all the issues in this video. Registering as a legal heir. Documents required. What are the documents that are required? First of all, the copy of a death certificate, copy of PAN card of deceased, self-attested PAN card of legal heir, and legal heir certificate. All these four documents have to be scanned and be converted into a zip file which must not exceed 1 MB. Now out of these four documents, first three can be easily available with you, but legal heir certificate is not per se certificate. There are five different type of certificates which can be accepted as a legal heir certificate. Which are those certificates? They are: first, legal heir certificate issued by court of law, issued by local revenue authorities, or the certificate of surviving family members issued by the local revenue authorities, registered will, and the family pension certificate issued by state or central government. Now out of this five, one of the certificate which is mostly and you will be able to find or get easily is certificate of surviving family members issued by the local revenue authorities. But what happens is such certificate is generally available in the regional language. So in case if you have anything or any document, in case you for a copy of death certificate also, many at times copy of death certificate is also being issued in the regional language. So all the documents which you have regional language, you have to translate it into English or Hindi, and you have to get it duly notarized for filing on income tax website. Now once you are having all the required documents, you can move on to the registration process. First of all, go to Income Tax India efiling.gov.in, that is website of income tax department, and this will be the home page that you will be able to see. And then you have to go to registered user, see your box registered user, and click on login here. Next, or what can you say, page will appear will be this. You have to give your user ID of the legal heir, the password of the user ID of the legal heir. You have to give the image a capture code and login. After login, the dashboard will appear like this, and in that you have to go to my account and click on register as a legal heir. And I have strike through some of the part because it was showing the confidential information of the legal heir as well as the deceased, but still it will be help this video will be helpful to understand, so you can do it. So click on the register as a legal heir, then this page will appear. You have to select the type of request, new request or upgrade to permanent legal heir. You can always go for new request. Then you have to give the PAN number of the deceased, date of birth, surname, middle name, first name, and then you have to select the four things which you are going to upload. Like in my case, it is death certificate, PAN card of the deceased, self-attested PAN card, copy of the legal heir certificate, and we have to click on the choose file and select the zip file which we have created by scanning those four documents into a which must not exceed 1 MB, and submit it. Once you have submitted the request, this dialog box will appear which will be showing the request successfully submitted, and it will generate a transaction ID which can be quoted in your further correspondence with the department. Now where you can see the status of this request, because you have just submitted it. Now okay, so now for seeing the status of it, you have to go into my request list, which is available on the dashboard, and click on my request list. Select your PAN number and select an option as add legal heir certificate. When you click on submit, this page will appear which will having transaction ID, Deceased Asnessee's PAN, and status, request type, legal heir type, and submitted on. Now status can be of three different types: pending, rejected, and approved. And once you have submitted the request, it will show a pending status. It will generally take 1 or 2 days, and in some case even 24 hours to verify and change the status and the status will be changed to rejected or approved as per the documents filed by you. Now when you see a pending status, you might be thinking that am I required to come at this site each and every time to check it? No, it's not necessary. As and when a status is changed from pending to either rejected or approved, you will be notified through the email that is registered over here. So after getting the email, you can check it over here. First time when I applied, my request was rejected. Again, it was rejected, and then it was finally approved. And you can see approved is written, and you can also see legal heir type permanent. And in case if it's rejected, then you can go to the transaction ID that is given over here. See, and although I have strike through it, but there will be a number and which will be hyperlinked. So when you click on that, they will show you the reasons why it is being rejected. First of all, they will give you the basic details: PAN, name, date of birth of legal and deceased, and down they will give you the in comments why it is being rejected. See, in my case it is C. Dear taxpayer, your request for adding legal heir is not approved as the certificate attached is in regional language. You are requested to provide the Hindi or English translation version of the will or legal heir certificate duly notarized along with a copy of original and make a fresh request, which I already did, and then it was approved, as you can see. Okay, so now the process was you are requesting yourself to register you as a legal heir, and the department approves it. Now comes your part to file the return. So how to file it? You have to again log in with your legal heir ID. You have to click on e-file button and upload return. When you click on upload return, this page will appear. In that, the PAN, you have to be very careful regarding this. When you see the PAN, verify it whose PAN is given. Generally it will be legal heir's PAN. So you have to click on the drop down list and select the deceased PAN, and you have to select the ITR. In my case it is ITR 4 and assessment year 15-16. Are you audited, and so and so, and you have to attach the XML file. Now do you want to digitally sign it, yes or no, and submit it. After submitting, there will be 4 options. You can e-verify it. In my case I haven't selected e-verification, so they will give you an option to download ITR 5, and you can here to post it to Income Tax Department CPC at Bangalore, and done. That's it.
I hope this video was helpful for you. You can like it, share it, and if you encounter any problem while filing the return, or if you have any doubts, query, you can comment it. I will be replying back to you as soon as possible. and don't forget to subscribe my channel for more updates. Thank you so much. AB out.